What is up, XJ? Hi, woo woo! I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. Do a little devotion. Get some more FaceTime with you guys. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I miss you guys. And let's just get started. So tonight we are doing a devotion out of Corinthians. I love Corinthians, and I wanted to talk to you guys first about your week. Before we get going, I want to talk to you about your week. Now, I don't know about you, but I have loved my time at home. I've loved being at home to watch movies, to hang out with my family, go outside. The weather has been beautiful. Finally, it's here. But I ran across a problem. Probably yesterday. I don't know what day at home this is, but I ran across a problem yesterday. I have begun to get quite cranky. I've gotten angry. I've been irritated. I've been cranky at random stuff that doesn't even matter. I was this morning I woke up and I just woke up cranky. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I was irritated from the start. I walked downstairs and my mom started asking me questions. Right as I woke up, she was asking me 20 questions, and I was just cranky with her. And then earlier today, I was cranky with my dad. I was cranky with my sister. Yesterday, it just started off with me, just my patience running out, and I was just getting cranky. And I want to show of hands, who's been cranky, all right? You know you've been cranky. It's okay. I'm not here to judge you. Like I said, I've been there. I've been with you in this cranky disaster we're dealing with here. But I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I know a lot of times when we are around the same people all the time, we begin to start to nitpick all the little things they do. Oh, my dad chews too loud. My mom's always talking. I can't get any peace and quiet. I just need a moment, right? We just need a second for our me time. I need my me time. It is very important to me. I love being around people. I love being around my family. I love being able to hang out with them, but I need my me time. I know you need your me time too. Another raise your hand. Who needs their me time? I know you do. And while I was angry today, while I was cranky and while I was irritated and I was getting frustrated and my patience was wearing thin, I was reminded of this awesome verse in Corinthians 3, verses 12 through 14. Corinthians 3, verses 12 through 14. And I think this is such a great verse when it comes to us being cranky, when it comes to us needing our me time, right? This is a perfect verse that just displays what Jesus wants us to be like when we're cranky. So Paul is writing, and Paul just gets finished through writing this little verse talking about how we are new selves. We are new people made new in Christ. We are made holy. We are made pure through what Christ did for us on the cross. And he's talking about that, and he finally gets there saying, we're all one people now. We're all followers of Christ. We're all Jesus's people. And so he says in verse 12, starting verse 12, it says, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Ooh, he's already stepping on my toes. If you're at Stain this year, you know about toes. Manny Rangel says toes when I'm stepping on your toes. He's already stepping on toes. He says, clothe yourselves in compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. It says, bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone else. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. And then finally in verse 14 it says, and over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. See, guys, I love Colossians, and I love this set of verses, but this is stepping on my toes, guys, because I don't know about you, but when I'm cranky, I just want to be cranky, right? I don't want someone coming up to being like, be loving now, Cooper, be gentle, be humble and kind. When I'm cranky, I'm like, get out of my way. I'm angry. You need to stop talking, okay? I need 10 minutes to recover, get myself back to normal, okay? So I don't know about you, but this is stepping on my toes. But I love this verse because it is so perfect for those moments and those times when we are stuck at home. We can't go out. We can't hang out with our friends. We can't go to school. We're stuck at home with the same people, and we tend to start getting cranky and angry at all the same things. But I love what he says here. Because for God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, you and me, It says, clothe yourselves in compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. See, sometimes when I am so cranky, when I'm so irritated, when I just need a minute, I lose my compassion. I lose my kindness. My humility goes flying out the window because I'm right and they're wrong. I am not gentle anymore, and my patience has been gone for 20 minutes. See, sometimes, guys, when all this craziness is happening, we're getting so frustrated at our family, we're stuck here together, and they're doing this, and this. You're arguing with your brother and sister, or you're cranky at your parents. You don't want any more game nights. You want to play your video games, okay? When all this is happening, we just need to take a moment and readjust our thoughts. We need to take a moment and say, you know what, Cooper, right now you're not being compassionate. Right now you don't have any kindness. Right now your humility and your gentleness are gone. Right now you don't have any patience. See, sometimes we need to just take a moment, take a second, breathe out, and say, I need to get that back. I need to get my compassion back. And what I love about this verse, it says, clothe yourselves in compassion. See, when you're getting dressed, when you're clothing yourself, it just doesn't just happen. You don't just roll out of bed and boom, you're dressed. It takes your effort. It takes your time to say, you know what, I'm going to put on compassion. I'm going to put on kindness. I'm going to put on humility. See, in these times when you're frustrated and angry and all this is happening, you need to take a moment and put on compassion. Put on your kindness. When you're getting snappy with your mom, when you're getting irritated and all this stuff, take a moment, step back, and remember what I said. Put on your compassion. Put on your kindness. Take that moment to just put it on. Moving into verse 13, it takes a step even further. It says, bearing with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone else, forgive as the Lord forgave you. Now, obviously not you, me, just me, only me. When I'm getting in an argument with somebody and I'm frustrated with somebody, me and my sister are going back and forth. Not you, me. I immediately start pulling out stuff from like 2 years ago that I'm still irritated about and that I haven't forgiven them over. My little sister came down the other day and she goes, Cooper, you took all the coffee creamer. And I was like, well, 2 years ago, you took the chair out of my room and I don't want to hear about the coffee creamer until you apologized for my chair. And she's like, your chair? What chair are you talking about? And I'm like, no, we're done. No, go away. It's that type of thing. The moment someone starts coming after me for something, I'm pulling stuff out of the back saying, you did this and this and this and this and this, all this stuff. You're doing it all. Guys, we got to stop with that behavior. After we clothe ourselves with compassion and kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, we need to start forgiving people. And I love what Paul does. He brings up Jesus immediately. He says, forgive one another. Forgive one another if you have grievance against each other. And then he says, just as the Lord forgave you. It's almost as if he knew we were going to be like, well, they did this and this and this. So he's going to go, well, listen. Jesus forgave you, even though you didn't do anything to deserve it. As almost as if he knew we were going to bring up this excuse to say, well, I don't need to forgive them. I don't need to be patient or kind. I don't need to be compassionate because they've done this, this, and this. He's saying, whoa, wait. Jesus was compassionate. Jesus was kind. Jesus was patient. Jesus forgave you. He did all this for you even when you didn't deserve it. So you have no excuse not to be kind or compassionate or forgiving because Jesus did it all. He brings that in, and then he finally finishes off this group of verses with, and above all else, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. My favorite thing about love is that love is not just a word. Love is an action. Love is a verb. Love is going out doing something. And so this week, while you are frustrated, when you are angry, when you are upset, when you're listing off all the things that your brother or sister or your parents have done, take a moment to stop, to breathe out, to put on love, to put on compassion, to put on your kindness and patience. Take the action to put it on. Say to yourself, Cooper, you're going to be compassionate. Say to yourself, Cooper, you're going to be kind today. You're going to have patience. And then walk through your day. Guys, I have enjoyed being with you for this moment, this little Devo. I hope that you all are doing well at home. And I wanted to remind you of the challenge that I gave you over our pod talk when we were having pods to the Zoom chats. I just want to say, take a little time out of your day during this quarantine to read a little bit of your Bible, to spend a little time with God, to listen to a little bit of worship music, because if you do that every single day, it'll radically change your lives. All right, guys, I love you. You're amazing. Remember, put on compassion, put on kindness, and be love. You guys have a wonderful time.